enhanced product, as well as a system refresher and updates. I trust by now most of our business partners are quite familiar with this product, as we have had a few series of training session over the last few weeks on the subject. And I believe most of our product champions have also run their own training sessions with their respective agents. So therefore, today's session is basically to refresh your knowledge on the product as well as system navigation. To that, we will also share some important updates related to the system requirements. So if you notice, I have actually disabled your microphone function to minimize any background noise disruption, so that we can have a smooth session. So if you have any questions along the way, kindly raise your questions in the chat room, and we shall address the question from time to time. So without further ado, I would like to invite our first trainer for today, Encik Haris. So over to you, Encik Haris.
Okay, thank you, Fatah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. Some of you may have seen me from the previous sessions that I did on PA, overall PA, and also I did the one on travel. But today we will focus on Smart PA Enhanced, because I think this was the one that's rolled out more recently in Omni AG from 1st October. Yeah, so I will go through the first part. I will touch on the benefits to the product and its benefits, and then I'll pass on to Brian, who will run through the system sessions. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So the session is being recorded, so I think Fatah has already muted your mic, so you can type in your questions in the chat. I'll stop along the way and try and answer your questions. If not, we'll leave it to the end and try and answer, or we have an underwriter who may join later and then we can answer it later, but we'll try and answer all the questions. I have also shared the link to the product page on the website. That's where you can get the materials. I won't go into details of all the limits of the plans, because if I flash it out, it might be too small on the screen. So I'll focus more on the benefits. Yeah. Okay, I'll switch up the camera so hopefully it'll be smoother and there won't be any interruption in the Wi-Fi and bandwidth in the office. Okay. Right. So yeah, it is on Omni AG on 1st October. The contract code for this in the system policy M is PSE, just for your information. So on the right, you can download the brochure. So this is the cover of the brochure for Smart PA Enhanced. So what is Smart PA Enhanced? It's basically one of our flagship products, and it's a comprehensive PA for individuals and family. Why individual and family? Because there is individual plan and individual and spouse, and also individual and family plans options. But it can also be issued as a group policy if you have companies who like the product, and because of its many different benefits, we have 25 benefits in this policy. So you can also issue it as a group for individual names under a company name. Okay, so this is a worldwide 24/7 cover, but do note this product is mainly for those based in Malaysia, so it's open to Malaysian citizens, PR, or person with valid work permit that is based in Malaysia. Yeah. So who can buy? This is the age entry eligibility. It is for adults, it is from 18 up to age 69. And this is based on age last birthday. And once you sign up when you're up to 69, then it is renewable up to age 100. Yeah. As for children, it's as young as 30 days, up to 18, or up to 23 years old if the child is pursuing a full-time education. This plan, we have plans for occupation class 1, 2, and 3. But I think 3 is only up to plan 3. For class 3 occupation, it's only up to plan 3. Yeah. Yeah, some may not see the slide, may have to go and join in again, or there may be some slowness in the Wi-Fi. But I hope you're seeing this. It should be slide number 5 about on the age entry eligibility. Yeah. So as I was saying, so is renewal up to age 100, but once it reaches the insured reaches age of 80, the accidental death and permanent disablement cover will be reduced by 50%. Okay. Because the risk is higher, but the premium remains the same. So hence, only the accidental death, permanent disablement sum insured is reduced by 50%. Likewise, the double indemnity, which is based on the principal sum insured, is likewise reduced by 50%. But the other benefit limits, medical expenses and on so forth, which I will go through later, those benefit limits will remain unchanged. Yeah, only the ADPD and double indemnity will be reduced once age 80 and above. On the right, I've highlighted young professionals, families. These are more or less the key segments that are from our books. These are the segments that are buying our Smart PA Enhanced. So young professionals or young families, and also those with established older families, with families with children or in their teens, really, they start looking for PA, or that's when this product is very suitable for these segments. And Smart PA has 7 plans, so it's actually quite a wide range. So it's actually available for the mass market. So plan can start from 50,000 up to plan 7 with a 1 million ringgit cover. Yeah, these are the sum insureds for accidental death and permanent disablement. Yeah, the premiums above age 80 does not change, but the sum insured reduces for ADPD. Okay, I mentioned about family plans earlier. So the limit for family plan is 3 times the individual limit. So the earlier slide, so if you take plan 1, if you buy an individual plan, it's 50,000. But if you buy insured and family plan, then it goes up to 3 times the limit. So for all plans, it's up to 3 times the limit. And our product is actually covers unlimited number of children. But you will need to put in the names of the children. Yeah. So I think Brian will share with you on the system side on keying in the children's names. Okay. Next, I'm showing the renewal bonuses. I think is one of the key features of the product, that the principal sum insured, that means for accident death and permanent disablement, will increase by 15% every year, up to 120% if the policy is renewed. Okay, so basically, if the policy is renewed, it will increase your sum insured by 15% per year, as long as there is no claim on the accidental death or permanent disablement, yeah, and that the policy is continuously renewed. Okay, so if you renew your policy without any claims from accident death or permanent disablement, you will get a renewal bonus 15% increase per year. So after the first year renewal, you get 15%. Second year, continue renewals, 30%. Then it's 45%, and so on and so forth until 120%. So if you bought a $100,000 plan, so by the time on the 8th year, once it reaches 120%, in the event of accident death payout, so its payout is 220,000. Okay, so it's 100,000 on your base, and another 120%, which is another plus another 120,000. So total 220,000 is paid out. Okay, once you have reached 120% renewal bonus. Renewal bonus policy is an annual policy. So yes, renewal bonus is only on every year renewal, continuous renewal, yeah. The 50% reduction from age 80 is on the original sum insured, principal sum insured. So if you take a $100,000 plan, so once you reach age 80, then your sum insured will be 50,000, correct? And your renewal bonus continues, so your renewal bonus will be based on the principal sum insured. So if your principal sum insured has been reduced to 50,000, then your renewal bonus is based on that 50,000. I'll come back to you on the additional renewal bonus once the claim has been made, whether renewal bonus will continue. Permanent disablement claims generally, I'll come back to you on that part. So let me just carry on. It's quite a lot we have to go through before I pass on to the system side. Yeah, I'll come back to you on that question. Yeah. So another point is other claims do not affect the renewal bonus. So it's only accident death and permanent disablement will affect your renewal bonus. And we're actually one of the highest among our competitors at 15% up to 120%. So this is just an illustration that we see your coverage, you will be higher, faster than some of our competitors for in the renewal bonus feature. So you can see 15%, 30. So we'll reach by the 8th year renewal, it will be 120% already of your principal sum insured. Next, our Smart PA also has double indemnity feature. Basically, this pays out double the principal sum insured in the event of accidental death or permanent disablement when it's 100% payout. When traveling in public transport, traveling overseas, being a victim of snatch, theft, or robbery, and during festive season. This is a very special feature. So basically, it extends to have double indemnity 3 days before and 3 days after the first day of the main festive seasons in Malaysia, which are Hari Raya, Idul Fitri, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Christmas, Gawai for Sarawak only, and Harvest Festival for Sabah and Labuan. As I shared earlier, so my example, 100,000 policy with a renewal bonus of 120%. So when age 80, what will the principal sum insured be? From 100,000 become 50,000. Okay, so in the event of accident death, so it's 120% of 50,000 because your principal sum insured is now 50,000 once you reach age 80. Okay. Another feature of the product is a 10% no claim discount. This is a discount, 10% discount on the renewal premium if there were no claims made on the policy in the preceding year. Okay, so but any claims will affect the no claims discount. So every year that you don't make a claim, your renewal premium, you will get a 10% on the renewal premium. So for example, if the annual premium is 100 ringgit, okay, so after 1 year, when you renew the policy and you did not make any claims on the policy, when you renew, you only pay 90 ringgit. That means 100 ringgit less 10% no claims discount. That means you only pay 90 ringgit, correct? You continue for another year, and then after another year, no claims again on your second year. then you continue to pay 100 ringgit minus 10%, 90 ringgit. Okay, so as long as you no claims every year on the policy, you continue to pay the gross premium 100 ringgit less 10% no claims discount. Okay, this is the wording in my example. So hence I mentioned here, premium is not on a reducing basis. So it's not 100 ringgit less 10%, 90 ringgit, and after another year you less 10% from 90 ringgit and then 10% from 81 ringgit. It's not like that. Okay, because we've had questions on that previously. Okay, moving on, there we have medical expenses. This covers medical expenses up to 12,000. This again, the limits are different depending on the plan that you purchase. There are 7 plans. If you look at your brochure, so there's different limits depending on the plan that you purchase. Okay, so 12,000 is the based on the highest plan, plan 7. So this is for treatment of injury due to accident at a clinic or a hospital. In the event of an accident, yeah, so it does not cover illness, because this is a personal accident plan. For illness, for proper cover illness, obviously you should recommend a medical or individual health product to your. Sorry, I think the line went down for a moment just now. Yeah, so medical expenses covers only accident, okay, not illness. Illness you recommend to your customers the individual health policies. However, this does extend to cover illnesses caused by dengue, Zika, malaria. This is actually illness, dengue, Zika, malaria, JE, and chikungunya, up to 50% of the medical expenses limit. So if you have the plan 7, your medical expenses limit is 12,000, you can claim up to 6,000 for dengue, Zika, malaria, JE. Okay. Other illnesses is not covered for this because it's a personal accident plan. So COVID is not covered under the PA medical expenses, yeah. Elaine, for police, it just renewed. If it's a renewal, then it should be, but if it's new, then no, you don't get it on the first year. You only upon renewal of the policies that you get the no claims discount. That means you're earning their no claims discount after 1 year of the policy. Can company buy this policy individually for staff? Yes. Yes. System we actually made the system to be able to track the renewal bonus based on the individual. Even though the policy is a group policy under a company, we can track the renewal bonus for the individual in the policy, for each individual in the policy. Existing policy existing Smart PA Enhanced, yes, covers these benefits. These are actually the current benefits on Smart PA Enhanced, yeah. Because there were previous products, which is Smart PA Easy Dose are slightly different, which we basically have run off already. So these are I'm going through Smart PA Enhanced, yeah. So these are benefits in your current Smart PA Enhanced policies. Okay, cashless at hospital admission. So this allows the insured to get cashless hospital admission at Medi Express panel hospitals. In the event of accident, you need to get admitted to the hospital due to an accident, yeah, under this policy. So you can request for cashless hospital admission. So all you need to do is actually to show your the insured's IC or passport, because this is based on the information provided when we issue the policy. Obviously, we require the IC number. Okay, so this is extended to Medi Express, who will check when you call at the Medi Express panel hospitals. They will actually check with Medi Express, is this insured of Smart PA Enhanced. So that's why we do not give a separate medical card, because I think it was quite effort to issue medical cards, and for insured may not be carrying the card all the time. So we try to make it simpler. Once you are insured under Smart PA Enhanced, you have access to many express panel hospitals. The list is available in the website, which is most of our major hospitals are in the listing of MediExpress, and MediExpress is one of the major third-party administrators for insurers. So they have linked to most of the hospitals. But do check if you want to have details. Do check in our website. You click under MediExpress panel hospitals to see which hospitals allow cashless hospital admission for Smart PA Enhanced insurance. Okay, moving on, I went through medical expenses. Okay, alternative medical expenses. So this also pays up to 5 ringgit per accident for treatment by traditional medical practitioner, osteopath, chiropractor. This can be covered for up to 5 ringgit per incident. I talked about cashless hospital admission guarantee. Next one is dental and corrective surgery. So this pays for additional expenses incurred for dental correction or corrective cosmetic surgeries if it's necessary due to an injury caused by an accident. Okay, it must be there's a serious injury caused by an accident, then this is additional on top of the additional limit on top of the medical expenses limit. Yeah, so it's an additional limit just specifically for dental and corrective surgery. The last one on the list here is daily hospital allowance. Basically, this pays 200 ringgit for each 24 hours that the insured is hospitalized due to an accident, up to 180 days. Yes, there is a limit for medical the alternative medical limit. Yes, there is. If I can check the limits. It's 50 ringgit per day for the alternative medical treatment. Okay. Yes, 50 ringgit, correct. Joseph Cheong, 24/7 means 24 hours or 7 days a week. Okay, some policies they do cover only when you're working. So this is basically 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week, worldwide cover. Okay, moving on, the other benefits under medical expenses is compassionate care allowance. This pays up to 200 ringgit per week for travel and accommodation expenses for one family member to care or accompany a child who is insured if the child below 12 is hospitalized. Weekly nursing care. This actually is a weekly cash allowance reimbursement. The limit is again depending on the plan that you purchase. So this pays for reimbursement for special nursing care if required after discharge from hospital. That means you need to have weekly nursing care at home, and it pays up to 4 weeks. Obviously, we need a doctor's certification that this nursing care is required after discharge. Ambulance fees. So you are charged for ambulance fees if you are transported by ambulance following an accident. Yeah, so this one covers up to the limit in the schedule. Prosthesis. This prosthesis means pays for the cost of purchasing wheelchair, artificial arm or legs, or crutches. Moving on, repatriation expenses. This pays for the cremation in the locality where the death occurred, or the expenses of transporting the mortal remains, meaning bringing the body back to Malaysia in the event of death. Next, we have bereavement allowance. This pays out up to 10,000. Again, depending on the plan that you purchase, there are slightly different limits as bereavement allowance in the event of accidental death. And this one extends to cover death due to dengue, Zika, malaria, JE, and chikungunya. Okay, so this bereavement allowance pays on top of the principal sum insured. So if you have a plan one, 50,000 sum insured in the event of accidental death, so the bereavement allowance is paid on top of that 50,000. Yeah. Likewise, funeral expenses is also paid on top of the principal sum insured. So you actually, bereavement allowance is paid out, funeral expenses is paid out as well, and also cash relief is paid out on top of your principal sum insured in the event of accidental death. Okay, so all these three are additional payout. So again, depending on the plan that you choose, there are slightly different limits. You can refer to the brochure and the benefit table to see the limits based on the plan that is purchased. How to claim compassionate care? I think there should be a list of documents for claims. It should be, I think we have the listing from the website as well on what claims you can check on the PA claims, what kind of claims you want to submit. And I think there's a listing of documents that is required. Compassionate claim is for taking care of the child who is hospitalized. So I think first minimum you will need to show that the child is hospitalized and for how long. As I mentioned earlier, this policy is for persons based in Malaysia. Yeah. So the pricing and all based on for those who are working in Malaysia or based in Malaysia. Child is below 12 for compassionate care is each child below 12 that is hospitalized. No limit on whether it's overseas or admission or local admission, but it's 200 ringgit per week. That's the benefit is 200 ringgit per week for compassionate care. Okay, I'll move on. Okay, this is also special benefits that's like on top of the PA part. So this pays out for snatch, theft, and robbery, 500 ringgit for each incident of loss. This is to cover the personal effects. Okay, if you are a victim of snatch, theft, and robbery, you can claim this up to 500 ringgit for loss or damage to your personal effects. Make sure that the police report is made within 24 hours. Yeah. However, this claim is a cap of 2 times per year. Okay, so if in the event you are injured due to snatch, theft, or robbery, that's different cover that we can claim from medical expenses. Yeah, so if you are injured due to snatch, theft, you can claim for the medical expense part if you are injured, and you can also claim this part for your personal effects. Yep, cash, just mentioned in the police report what you've lost in the incident. Next is kidnap. There's also a kidnapping benefit in the policy. There's actually 3 sections in the kidnap benefit. First part, if they kidnap and then there is a ransom request, then there's a immediate payout. For the first part, I think it's 5,000 or 10,000, depending on the plan that's purchased. And then the second benefit is if there is a ransom demand, then we pay out we offer a reward of 25,000. for information to help recover the insured. And then the last part is, in the event the person is not recovered, then there is the full payout of the principal sum insured. So it's 3 part to the kidnap benefit. Loan protector, this one is to help repayment of the insured's outstanding in the event of accidental death. Okay, so it pays out for any outstanding debts, can be personal loans, can be credit cards, so up to 7,500 ringgit. Then we throw in a small personal liability limit to indemnify the insured if they become legally liable to third-party bodily injury or damage to property. Okay, these are next. This slide highlighting the special extensions to the policy. So these are additional cover under the policy. I think earlier section we had questions on food and drink poisoning. So that is actually picked up. So you can claim for medical expenses due to food and drink poisoning. Yeah. And so if accidental death due to this as well, so this is extended under food and drink poisoning. So we cover food and drink poisoning. So amateur sports, disappearance, drowning, exposure after due to an accident, hijack, intoxication by alcohol except whilst driving, motorcycling, murder and assault, insect bites, poison snake, these are also covered. Poison gas, I think the one I want to highlight is also scuba diving is covered under the policy up to 30 meters. That's the maximum for a normal leisure diver. The cap is 30 meters limit. So on the policy, it actually states 30 meters coverage for scuba diving maximum. Winter sports is also covered under the policy. Good question. Intoxication, alcohol intoxication while riding bike or bicycle. Obviously, riding if it's illegally to be riding a motorcycle, that's illegal. You actually be drunk. That's obviously not covered. But other than that, it is covered. Intoxication is covered. Okay, unless it's illegal. If you're driving or riding a motorbike, that's illegal in law, so that is actually not covered. Other than that, then it is, yeah. There is the optional benefit, temporary total disablement. This one is a weekly benefit cover for the insured up to 104 weeks if the insured is temporarily disabled and unable to attend work as a result of an accident. Obviously, this needs to be certified by a medical practitioner. Hold on, questions. Okay, disappearance. What disappearance means? Let me go back down to the. Hold on. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me mute. Excuse me. Apologies. I'm in the room, so there was somebody came to check on the room. Okay, so just quick one. Disappearance. Yeah, basically the policy definition in the product is disappearance following an accident where the insured person is still not found after a period of 1 year from the day of the accident. And then it's sufficient evidence to conclude that the person is has passed due to this accident. Sorry, excuse me. Give me a moment. Give me 5 minutes. I need to move from the room. Okay. Apologies for the interruption, but give me 5 minutes. I need to move from the room. Yeah. So hold on, 5 minutes. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, where was I? Temporary total is 0. Yep. So, yep, off is available. This optional benefit is available for those in class 1 and 2, but only for class 3 occupation and only up to plan 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The takeover policy, yes, we do allow takeover for Smart PA Enhanced. That means we take over the existing competitors' policies renewal bonus if there is a renewal bonus feature on the competitors' policy. Yeah. We will actually give the renewal bonus based on the previous policy's renewal bonus. So let me just go through this example. So for this example, on the policy, there is 3 years renewal bonus at 5% per year. So on the policy after 3 years, it's 15%, correct? So when they renew their policy, they should be getting a 4th year renewal bonus, yeah? But if you manage to convince your customer to switch over, so when they switch over, we will also give them the 4th year renewal, but based on our Smart PA Enhanced tier, which is 15% per year. So when they switch over, after 3 years, we will actually give 4 times 15% of renewal bonus. So we'll give 60% on renewal bonus on the policy when they switch over to Smart PA Enhanced. Yeah. Okay, second example. This is for 7-year policy. It means on the policy, there is already 70% renewal bonus. So you manage to convince your customer as well to switch over. So when they renew, they will get the 8th year renewal bonus, correct? So we will give them the 8th year renewal bonus times 15%. That means it will be the maximum 120% already on the policy when they switch over. Okay. Third example, insurers C here, this is the same as the second example, but here, this one midterm, customer decides to cancel the policy and switch over in midterm. So when they switch over, do we give them the 8-year renewal? No, right? Because they are still based on the 7th year and it's not a renewal. The midterm they cancel. So when they bring over on the policy, you only indicate that it's 7 years and policy being cancelled. So we'll give them the 7th year times 15%. So on when they switch over, they will get 105% renewal bonus on the policy. I hope this is clear. Yep, so this is an example. So once you switch them over, in this example on the 8th year, you give them the 8 times 15 up to 120% already. Okay. Key exclusion, yep. So we just want to share these are the key exclusions on the policy. Obviously, congenital defects, it means defects from birth, any pre-existing conditions will not be covered. I mentioned about illness, insanity, suicide are also excluded. AIDS, anything to do with pregnancy and childbirth is also excluded. Obviously, anything participation in any unlawful activities, and as a professional athlete, those are also excluded if you are earning money from sports. So influence of drugs not prescribed by a physician, temporary police activities, duties, extreme sports, racing other than on foot. So means marathons are still covered. There was a question last time on whether do we cover when it's marathon. Yeah, next one to highlight is on mountaineering. This is also a question. I think one of the questions came out is on the height restriction on mountaineering. There is no height restriction for mountaineering, but do note that it is excluded once there is a use of climbing equipment and or ropes. Okay, and any outdoor rock climbing is excluded. And if you're hiking or trekking in remote areas without any licensed guide from a licensed tour operator, then that is also not covered. Okay, but I think for most normal ones that we do, then those will be as normal. Those are all okay, covered under the policy. But this mountaineering, climbing equipment or ropes, those are excluded. Yeah. Just want to highlight also the next one, aerial activities. Basically anything that you're involved in the person flying or anything in any aerial activity is excluded, but we do cover back leisure, parachuting, skydiving, bungee jumping, and hot air balloon rides, because this is quite a common thing that people do now when they do travel. They do take part in some of these a bit more dangerous activities, but still as a leisure activity, we do extend to cover. Okay, that actually sums up the session on the benefits. FAQ, I'll share the slides so this FAQ you can go through. I think I can went through most of the sessions, the cover. So, yep, these are the policies, and yep, so you get all the marketing materials on the product page on the website. Okay. Okay, I'll pass it on to Brian. The last group, they wanted more in-depth or longer session on the product. Okay, but today's one may be a bit tight. Some we have to go off. So I'll pass on to Brian, who will go through the system. Thanks everyone for joining the session. Brian? Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Hey, afternoon. Can you see my screen? Can I?
Yes.
Okay. So I will guide you how to use the system. Yeah. After you create client info, then you go to e-business and create. Okay. All the PA product is here. So we take Smart PA product as an example. Okay. From here, you can choose three. Okay. Got Smart Student K, Smart PA Enhanced, and Smart K VIP. So today we will test Smart PA Enhanced. Okay, so you will see the new note come out for family plan. If occupation class for yourself and your spouse is different, so you have to ensure the detail with of the individual with class 3 is enter first as the policy holder. Okay. Okay, so for PA, you have to ensure the occupation. Maybe I choose cafe owner. Okay. So here you choose the plan you want. Let's say highest one is plan 7, which is 1 million. Addition, the add-on is this one, temporary total disablement, yes or no? Then if no, then no. Relationship yourself, maybe you choose yes. This is a no claim discount. This is renewal bonus. You just based on the renewal notice you have. Let's say they say 90, then you just 90. Then once done, you add it. Okay, from here you can add the nominee you want.
Check having a discount.
Where's the question? Okay, this the screen you double check before you really send to customer or enforce the policy. Here's the place for you to upload the document to entitlement like renewal notice, LCD screen or what. Okay. So this case will become a referral case because I choose got NCD and renewal bonus. So then you click send for approval. Then only approve, then only you can send the quotation to customer. So you will see this case is pending for approval. That's all for the demo. Any question? Okay, if no, thank you for your time.
Brian, there are some questions at the chat box. I will go through the questions, at the chat box pertaining to the
Renewal
system.
bonus you have to attach. Otherwise, you cannot send for approval. That's our demo already.
Yeah,
must-
and if let's say it's from other company as well, you will have to attach the policy together. And if in the policy where in the existing policy, it's not stated how many years it has been renewed. So get the insured to actually get an endorsement from the current insurer stating that how many years they have been renewed. So we will need that documents to be uploaded into the system, as these are the documents that are required for underwriting purpose. Okay, pertaining to the indicative quote, whether it's a partially completed quotation, the whole idea is that if it's a referred case, it has to be approved in advance by the underwriter. That is because we do not want to be, let's say in the event that these are particular risks that we decided that we do not want to accept, or maybe certain terms that we disagree on. So we do not want to be calling back and tell insured that, okay, we don't want it to be covered. So ideally, if there's a quotation that is under the referral, any kind, not just PA, but anything, it should goes to the owner, I mean the product owner or the owner of that particular thing, the one that's holding the authority to approve. Because there are cases that at the end of the day that there are excess and all, and in the end they do not want to waive it. So quotation has been presented, we still get the I mean, it's not a good impression that we are giving to the client. And show how to issue the group PA. Brian, maybe can we demo on how to perform a group?
Okay. Okay. You choose the plan, individual or the group. Okay, I choose group. Okay, so here you put the director name. Okay. Company and insure for director or other management team. Then you just put the IC as usual. Okay, here got 3 director. Here you choose administration, manual, non-manual. Okay, so you see director non-manual is class 2. Okay, manual is class 3. Director administration is class 1. Okay. So this is 1. So if you work, I'm choosing group, so you add another person. This assemble how to create for group. However, one you have to put their respective nominee. Okay, this example. So if your nominee is less than 18 years, it's not allowed. Okay. So you see for two director, even though one is class one is class two, but it's the same premium because class one, class two is same premium charge. Right? Okay, so this one is standard risk, so you can issue straight away. Okay. This is a simple of the policy.
Terus lagi. Okay.
Okay, done. Anything? Any more question? So many nominees allowed. For my testing, only two lah. Normally it's 50%, 50%. Seldom you have more than two. Yes, per person, 2 nominee max. So we test now. Okay, as long it's 100%. Okay, so same since the third one, the director, they want like NCD and renewal bonus. You have to upload the document. Okay, then. So almost 18, so I answer your question earlier. So individual, then you upload the document, then you send for approval.
Hi, Brian. Are you done with the demo?
Done, Hata, done.
Okay. All right. I guess all the questions has been answered in the chat room. Okay. So any more questions from the floor? Please, you can actually unmute yourself because I have enable your microphone features. you may unmute yourself and ask the questions. Else, we will end the session.
Sorry, I interrupt for a while. KBD here. Can you hear me?
Yes, carry on. Yes, carry on.
Yesterday, trying. I'm using the iPad to issue the quotation, but I cannot find something like so-called a plan for us to select. Is this iPad cannot doing the quotation for this plan? You get what I mean? Hello? Hello, are you still here?
Yes. I think Fitria have actually answered that question on iPad. We need to escalate that to our IT so that our IT can address to these issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the point of time, we are sorry.
Because after that, I use a computer, then I can process the plan already.
Yes.
So
Yep.
not very convenient. I need to can take any action. Okay.
Yes. We acknowledge that. Yes, we acknowledge that, and we have actually escalate this matter to our IT to address this. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
You Sang San, yes. Any questions?
Yeah, I have one question. Regarding the new policy to issue by the OMID system, right? Regarding sale and spouse package, only the questionnaire is answered by the policy owner. How about another insured regarding the health questionnaire? Regarding the questionnaire.
Rachel, perhaps you need to want to address this.
I speak Malay lah, my English not so well. Yang itu macam suami isteri nak beli itu PA. Lepas tu dia ada tanya itu soalan betul. You are in healthy or the soalan itu cuma answer by the policy owner. Second insured, where do I get to answer?
Hi. Currently, the system is designed for the policy, the first insured, so it's under the family plan.
Yeah. No, sale and spouse.
Yeah, as it's a family plan, so because the renewal bonus and the MCD will be impacted by the policy holder, anyone of the family member.
Okay, so the family member no need to answer the questionnaire, right?
No, currently the system is not the questionnaire is not provided for the spouse.
Oh, no need answer lah, just the policy owner lah.
Okay, sorry, I interrupt.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I want to talk to at this moment. If you're on these type of cases, if you're on future, anything incurred, is that there is a question that will coming back to the agent to answer on it or not, or payable or not payable? Because now you're talking about the system, not say we are not answering, So this one is we need to protect one each other. If not on future, anything happen, we talk to the client, bring the business, come back to the company, then they got the issue, they didn't answer, no, cannot claim. So how we want to answer to the customer?
Yeah, this is my question.
Okay. If let's say the company did not request or did not ask the question, it's kind of under the FSA, we kind of waive the rights. So in this sense, we did not ask. Of course, in our policy wording, we do have exclusions, the pre-existing, all those conditions that the agent may need to make aware of to the policyholder or the applicants. So we hear you. We will take it back to the team and see how we can enhance the system further so that all interests are protected.
It's very important. If not come to the end, then we are telling the customer this is like that, or a company accept. Then by the end, they say, oh, not payable. Hey, habis lah we.
Yeah, we understand your concern. As of now, it's only the policyholder, while the second, we have not enhanced the system to get the second person to respond to the questionnaire. So as of now, our claims team is aware of this.
Okay, at least now it's around 500 plus people are hearing this message that been passed over by the company. This one is a very important thing. Thank you.
Can you repeat the issue?
Okay, thank you.
I missed that part. Hello. Can you repeat the issue? Hello.
Okay, just now Mr. Wong has asking. Now the questionnaire only asked to the user. Okay, the first person insured. The second something like so-called second insurer is not asking anything. No questionnaire on it.
No declaration on, no health declaration for the second
Yes.
person for a family maybe.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. This issue we need to bring out if on future they got caught any claim. So is it you're putting the something like so-called agent in the area? This policy not pay because you're not clear. So
Yeah, good point.
Sure. We are very
good point.
No.
I have a question here. I type. Yeah, I already typed the question, but nobody seemed to answer. My client is a company. He is buying for his director. So the company is the insured, but the in life insurance we call it the director is a life assured lah. Okay, so in this case, under the declaration, it says, make sure the past 2 years income is more than 5 times of income. So the income referring to the company or the director? Hello, anyone hearing this question?
Yeah, I think actually someone answered that. Because Smart PA Enhanced is actually designed as an individual PA. So it always, the question refers to the individual. And in the group, you can select different plan as well. So it refers back to the staff income.
This is only the company buying for one director. It's not buying for the group. It's individual, right? So it should click under individual, but for business. You know what I'm trying to say? It's only buying for one director, not buying for the group.
Yeah, the policy holder can be the company, the insured can be the director.
Okay. So
the question
so
the design of the question, sorry, please proceed.
Refer to individual lah.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So is it correct to put the policy is for business and then the plan is for individual? Is that correct?
Sorry, come again. The plan is, are
the
you
purpose
referring to
of the
plan?
insurance is under, yeah, it's under Smart PA plan. If the purpose is for business, it's company buying for director, so it's business lah, right? And
Yeah,
then the plan is for individual. Is it correct? Not for group, yeah?
yeah, it's for individual. If you only have one.
Okay. Okay, good. Then the NCD, is it in percentage or is it in amount?
The NCD is a no claims discount. Is in a percentage, 10% of the premium when it comes next renewal.
Okay.
Should provided
That is
there's no claims.
That is only for the AXA insurance. For other insurance, if it is a amount, I'm not sure whether there's amount or not, then it will be converted into percentage, is it?
Sorry, what do you mean by other company?
Oh, because you also
Is
take
it,
over.
are you referring to takeover?
Yeah.
Okay, the takeover is we are referring to the renewal bonus. Okay. Renewal bonus, I think Haris did share how we the methodology of how we compute or when we
Yeah, I
take
know.
over the renewal bonus. So the no
Yeah.
claims discount refers to the premium when you renew with us the next year if you have no claims. That is like kind of the company giving back to the policy holder for being a good policy holder insured.
Okay. Back to the company buy for the director's case, yeah. Can the beneficiary be the director's wife instead of the company? Because the company is the
Normally,
owner of the policy. Huh?
normally if it's paid by the company, it will goes back to the company unless there's a specific, of course, between the company and the director, a written agreement, a consent that the money is to be paid to the wife, where the nominee can be inserted for as the
My
wife.
question here is because previously this client buy under AXA, it has a field for benefit. So now if the company buy for the director, is there a section for us to fill up the beneficiary side, or is it by default no beneficiary need to fill up because by default you go to the owner, which is the company? Is there a section for us to fill up the beneficiary?
Okay, the system, the product is designed as an individual. For this one, there is still a section for you to fill up the nominee. So one of the questions asked earlier is maximum two nominees per insured.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're saying it's not by default it will go to the company lah. It can go to the director's choice of beneficiary.
In the system, it allows you to key in the nominee names, even for company.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.